Commissioner Burgess. So, yes.
Well, I know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I said Autumn's mother. That all the people on Facebook know we know each other. Yes. Are we supposed to be quiet?
You can take off your mask so you can breathe.
Great. I
All right,
like
everyone.
your glasses.
All right, everyone. So now we're going live and we're getting started. We're now broadcasting live on 11th Precinct DPD YouTube channel, and we're going to be sharing on Facebook live as well. So want to welcome everybody to our first Breakout That History trivia game about Detroit trivia. So you guys are the pioneers to this first installment of many in our Kicking It with the 11th Precinct series. So now I'm going to turn it over to our captain, Captain Blackwell, for her to say a couple words for you guys.
Greetings all. Hello, Commissioner. Hello, Doctor. How's everybody
Hello.
doing, Dr. Dudley? How's everyone?
Great,
Hey,
great.
I'm really nervous
Great.
because I'm new to everything here, so I'm just gonna watch and observe. But I'm really nervous about Mr. Griffith. He's like straightening up in his chair. He's getting ready. I think he may be something to reckon with. So a force to reckon with. But welcome everyone. Like I said, everybody knows that 11th Precinct MPOs know how to do the darn thing, and they bring it. They always have great ideas, and it is a pleasure and a blessing for me to work with such a wonderful team. So I'll let them take it away, and I just want to thank you all for being here.
All right, thank you, Captain. Thank you. And now I know we have Councilman Benson. I know he popped in here. Councilman Benson, if you're there, you got some words you want to share with us?
I do. Hey, hello, everybody. I'm glad everybody's here today. It is a fantastic Thursday. It is nice and sunny outside, and you could be anywhere, but doing trivia is having a good time with us. So I'm really glad to see everybody. Glad to see what the 11th Precinct is doing, which is always fantastic community work. Glad to see Captain Blackwell. Been a long time. Hope all is well with you. And just glad to see everybody here. And MPO, thank you for doing what you're doing. And how is everybody today? And I see you, Dr. Dudley.
We couldn't hear you, Council Member Benson.
You cannot hear me?
That's a little bit better.
My fault.
Maybe I just need to lean in a little bit more. This
Yes, sir.
microphone is not the best.
There we go. That's better, sir.
Okay, so thanks everybody for being here today. I'm looking forward to some trivia. I've got to step away to my next community meeting, but I'm just glad to see everybody here today.
Thank you.
Any
sir.
questions for me?
Somebody might want to try and get some answers from you.
You don't get a chance to grill your councilman every day.
Uh-oh.
Well, then I'll just congratulate everybody, and I'm looking forward to hearing who wins trivia today.
Right. And
That's good. Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you,
All right,
sir.
have a good day, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
You too, Councilman. Thank you.
And so now, before we get started, I know we have our Commander Chaplain Grady on the line, and if she can just give us a couple words as well, give us a quick prayer, that'd be awesome.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Captain
afternoon.
Blackwell and everyone. Commissioner Burke, it's so nice to make your acquaintance. I didn't get a chance to meet you, but I did participate with D-Rob in the drive-by food drop-off last week, and it was an honor to serve with
Thank
him.
you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so glad to see your faces on this shining afternoon. Let's have a quick word of prayer. Father God, we thank you for yet another opportunity to fellowship with one another, face to face, heart to heart, all minds on one accord. We thank you for this event, those that put their hands to work to do the work, oh God. We thank you for fellowship, fun, and family. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Okay, so Sergeant Spruce, I know we got Sergeant Spruce. He's on vacation, but he's hanging out. If Sergeant Spruce have a couple of words, you want to share?
Hey, everybody. Get ready for some trivia. We hope you can learn something from this. We hope you can contribute something to our cause. So we ask you to have a good time and keep your minds open. And may the best team win.
All right, thanks, Sarge. So yeah, we were down one team, just had some bad news that the captain of the team, they were on their way to the hospital, had a family emergency. So we're down one team. So MPO Williams, she had an idea, because I know we do have a couple of people on the team, and maybe MPO Williams, you wanted to put a third team together?
Sure, give me about 5 minutes and I'll make it happen.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I see Chaplain Grady up there. I see her. We got Sergeant Kelsey on the line. Sergeant Kelsey, how you doing,
I
sir?
think Sergeant Kelsey would be good at this. Sergeant Kelsey?
And then we do have, I think we got Corporal Norwood on the line as well.
I'll try my best.
Oh, Chaplain Grady, you got this. I got some good questions in my room.
Wait a minute, they got ringers out there.
So why don't we do that if we can, just to even the teams out. Let's create us a team DPD, and that will consist of if we could get Sergeant Kelsey, Chaplain Grady, and also well, I know Sergeant Spruce is kind of back and forth. He's not going to be able to participate much because he's busy. He's doing 2 or 3 things, but maybe I think
about
Corporal
Sunny?
Norwood. Well, she's one of our hosts.
Got it.
Okay, so we'll do that. And so while we're doing that, let's see, Mrs. Robinson, are you able to, well, first off, let's introduce the teams. I guess let's introduce the teams. Let's start with Team Youth Connection. So Dr. Dudley, if you want to introduce your team. And
All right. I certainly will. Thank you very much. We are TYC Detroit. Here we are. I have Jeff Griffith over there in the easy chair, and he knows all about political appointees throughout Michigan. We did our homework. I have Jessica Patton, and she is our, everything about nature in Detroit, she could tell you. There's Frederick Smith, who put together, a game show for Detroit. And where did Dreamer go? There's a Dreamer Price, that's my ringer. And they have been we've been doing our homework, we've been practicing, we're ready for this.
All right.
that sounds good. And then also we have our police commissioner who we want to have come on and just share your team and some words with us, if you don't mind, Commissioner Burt.
Yeah, sure. This is great, D-Rob. And to welcome again to Captain Black. Awesome to have her on the team. My good friend Renee, we've been knowing each other for years and years and years. But my team consists of Helen Boyce, my neighbor. She's a native Detroiter. And what I mean by that, not born, but been here so long that she knows more than anybody. And so she's a former employee with the Detroit Tigers, an awesome neighbor, an awesome lady. And then we have Miriam Smith. She's representing the east side of Detroit, what they call the East Davison Village. So she's a lady that's been here all her life. And this is exciting just to see what kind of questions you're going to ask, D-Rob. And the others that's supposed to be on here, my son is Donzel Birch. He knows so much about the Lions. So let's just see what questions you're going to ask. Very good, very good. That's it, D-Rob.
We have
All right.
dream teams. This
Yeah,
is
we do.
scary. This is gonna
We
be
do.
exciting.
Yes,
So-
yes.
So, and you know what? And I know I've been talking to Commissioner Birch all week, and she's been so excited. I ain't seen her this excited in a while, and she probably got all the answers. We had to try and trip her up a little bit.
No.
She had me concerned a little bit. So now Team DPD, we got a Team DPD together, and we're going to add to it as we go on. But right now, want to ask for Mrs. Robinson to come share some of the rules and how we play the game, please.
All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this first game of Breakout That History. So I have the instructions and rules for you all, and they are as follows. Breakout That History is a Zoom-based history game designed for fun and educational engagement between members of the community and officers. 3 teams or individuals will compete answering Detroit-based history questions from the 3 categories: Detroit music, Detroit icons, and government. Each team will visit a Zoom breakout room and have 5 minutes to answer 10 questions related to the category represented in that room. Each breakout room will have a monitor, officer, or volunteer who will ask questions and will keep time. After contestants have visited all rooms, everyone will return to the main Zoom room where the host will have all answers points tallied to pick a winner. If there is a tie, the teams will be given an opportunity to answer additional questions to break the tie. Once the tally is completed, placement of teams will be announced and prizes distributed. Remember, no researching answers during the game. 1 point deducted each time contestants violate. So don't violate. Let's get started. All teams will now be placed into breakout rooms. Good luck and see you when you all return.
All right, so I'm gonna be getting ready to set everybody up for the breakout rooms. So if you just give me a moment, and I guess you guys could kind of chat amongst each other and give me a second, and within like I say maybe 60 seconds, you all will be in a breakout room and we begin started.
I'm nervous.
Me
Give me a chance
too.
to
It's
make me a cup of
fun
tea.
though. Ooh.
Captain, I think I'm what's called the opposite of a ringer. So whatever the ringer is for this competition, I'm on the other end of the spectrum.
Listen, I've been watching your body language and it makes me really nervous. I
It
don't
is,
know,
okay.
Commissioner Birch.
But I
Now,
Dr.
is
Dudley is,
is
Is
we
Dr.
Helen
Dudley
Boyce
is
on the
strategic.
line? Oh, no,
Miss Helen?
Captain
Yes, ma'am.
Blackwell, do you know of Helen Boyce? She's been quiet. Is she on the line?
She was Commissioner. Looks like she took off her video for a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe she's out of pocket for a second. But there she
is.
Hi, Miss Helen. You got your take it off of mute. Unmute yourself.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Helen.
Oh, there you are.
Welcome.
Hi, Helen.
How are you?
Welcome. Commissioner Birch said that you're the ringer on that team. She said
I
you're
don't
the
know
force
about-
to be reckoned with.
Miss Birch is always putting somebody out front. I'm gonna do the best I can though.
No, you know what, Captain? Where is Miriam? My other teammate is Miriam Smith. Did she ever come on?
Miss Smith, are you out there? I don't see her on the screen.
I don't see her neither.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her.
Captain
She had trouble.
Yeah, Captain Blackwell, are you guys bringing in the tactical team here to compete against us?
That might be necessary.
Corporal Akins looked like he's ready for battle. I'm getting a little scared now.
Yeah, right.
Corporal Akins, yes, you are forced to be reckoned with also.
Oh my goodness. I'm
Hey,
screwed.
Corporal Akins.
I'm scared
Yes.
now.
Dr.
There
Dudley
she
say you
is.
ready to go to war?
That's right.
Yeah. No.
No.
Now one thing too, before I send everybody off into their rooms, I do want to thank our sponsors for helping us put together the questions. We work with the Detroit Historical Museum. They gave us a lot of questions, as well as the Tuskegee Airmen National Museum, in which we have Mr. Larry Sargent on right now.
Oh
Last year, first hire our alma mater, and the kids told me they only have 300 students.
Yep. And then also we have Bowie.
4 or 5,000 will be used there.
We have Detroit. We have our Bowie Businesses United for Officers and Youth, who actually donated the gift cards for us, and of course Detroit Police Historical Museum. And so I don't know that we mentioned it, but you guys will be playing for first prize. First place prize is $100 gift card. Second place $50. Third place $25. And so before we send everybody along, I got to room one. Room one. All right. Somebody's talking in the back. If we could mute for 1 second. But, all right. Okay, so MPO Williams, if you can help me mute whoever that is talking. Okay, so team one is going to be MPO Williams. That's her room. Team one is going there. So team one is going to be the Youth Connection. So they should be going. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into team one, into room one. Room two is going to be Corporal Reed. And just so you know, room one is Motown. Is all our music, is everything about our music in Detroit. And room two is going to be with Corporal Reed, that's Detroit Icons. And I have Cup in room two. And so far, I only have Commissioner Birch and Helen. Is there anyone else from your team, Commissioner? Just unmute yourself, Commissioner.
I said Don, D-Rob.
Okay, he's not logged in yet, or is he going to be on a computer with you? He's going to be
No,
right
he's
there
gonna
with
be
you.
on the computer with me, like the other
Okay.
lady said.
I got you. Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, and then in room three, team DPD, that's with our favorite MPO Hill, and this is about Detroit, like government and things like that. And we have team DPD starting in there. What a way for DPD to start, and with the government. And so we got team DPD in there, and so we're going to give everybody like 5 minutes to get started. And then
Excuse
to
me,
try-
D-Rob, excuse me, you didn't tell me my topic. You haven't
Oh,
told
I'm sorry.
me.
I thought I said Detroit Icons. I apologize.
No, you didn't. So Detroit
apologize.
Icons.
Yep,
Okay.
Detroit Icons. And then, but everybody have a chance to go through all three rooms. So we're going to swap everybody out. So you get 5 minutes in each room. So there's no looking up things. You know, you heard that. You can't like use your
Yes.
phone or try and research things. We're going to see what knowledge you have. It's a learning experience. All right, everybody. So we're going to get ready to get started. So you should be able to join your rooms.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
So D-Rob, were you doing 5 or 7?
I did 7.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to be 5. So they.
Okay, just wanted to make
All right, all right. So can we get some soft music now? And I see we got over here, we got Corporal Norwood with us from PAL. What's going on, sir?
Hey, sorry I was late. I had trouble connecting, but I'm happy to be here now.
Well, that's a good thing. We're glad to always have you here. Always glad to have you here. We have Miss Crawford, Latrice Crawford from Detroit Police Media Relations. Hello to you. And we do have, and this guy, we're gonna pick his brain a little bit while we got him here. We're gonna pick his brain. We got Mr. Larry Sargent. And so can you share with us some things about the Tuskegee Airmen that, you know, some people might not know while we got you on here?
Sure. You have me on there now? You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the Tuskegee Airmen National Historical Museum, we've been in existence here in Detroit since 1987. We've been at Historical Fort Wayne for those years. And just last year, we did a partnership with the Charles H. Wright African Museum down on West Warren, on East Warren rather. And we have one of our displays that's going to be starting to exhibit starting March 22nd. We're going to have a virtual reality grand opening, and that's going to be on our Facebook page and on YouTube. And that website will be tuskegeemuseum.org. And what we did, we took some of our artifacts from our museum down at Fort Wayne, and they used the Coleman A. Young room down there at the Charles H. Wright, because the mayor, he was a Tuskegee Airman. And so now it's temporarily going to be the new home for the Tuskegee Airmen National Museum temporarily. And that's both, matter of fact, if you go down there now and go to the museum, at the Charles H. Wright. It is open. You can see it. You can go through there, but the grand opening is going to be on March 22nd. And also we have our youth programs right now where I'm talking to you now. I'm at our rocket lab. From the kids age 10 on up, we get them into building rockets. And it's been very exciting. This past summer, we did virtual reality and we launched the rockets out there at historical Fort Wayne. And right now we're in the process of building, once a rocket on the table now, they're in the process of building that's 10 feet long. And our sponsor, a guy from out of California, he's sponsoring us to build a rocket 40 feet long. And we're gonna go out to New Mexico and launch that one. And on top of that, we also have a drone class for the kids where we teach them how to operate and repair and get certified operating drones. This past summer, we had a total of 15 kids and 4 of them got commercial certified. They are now commercial certified drone pilots. So that means they can go out and work and do footing and get paid. And also we have 2 youths here at the age of 14 that just finished up our ground school and they soloed. Matter of fact, one young man, he just soloed last month and he's nothing but 14 years old. So he's flying an airplane, but he don't have a driving license, but he can fly an airplane. And going on, we don't know what's going on with the COVID, but hopefully that starting next month in March, we'll be able to get our Young Eagles program going back again. And with our Young Eagles program, that's the kids there from the age of 11 on up that we can take them up for their first airplane ride. And it's a orientation to aviation. And not all the kids want to be pilots, but we can also show them that there's other jobs in aviation, such as air traffic controller, mechanical work, and work in the grounds. So there's a lot of opportunities out here that haven't even been untapped by our youth here in Detroit. And we've been able to give them some experience and give them some vision of what's really available for them here. And it's a wide open. And as far as pilots, right now, the United States, we're about 200,000 pilots short because all these pilots now, the older guys are retiring and we need some young kids and young, especially females as pilots. So hopefully with our youth program here, the ground school starts in October. You have to be 14 years of age and it's free. We pay for you to go ahead and get your pilot license here with the Tuskegee Airmen National Museum. And it's all free out here. And once they start in October and April and a couple of months, the ones that's been in the class now, they'll be doing their flying starting in April. And hopefully they'll be soloing here in probably May and probably move on and get their pilot license. So we've been pretty active out here with the youth. And that's our main objective. It's all about the youth.
So how do they apply to the programs?
You can go to our website, TuskegeeMuseum.org, and click on our youth programs. And it starts in October. And it goes from October to April. And it's every Thursday.
Number 1, Hunt Street, which is at Gratiot and Hunt.
Yeah, it's
Harbor
right here.
Master.
We're right here.
1300 Bobian or Woodbridge.
What was that? Well, we're at the hangar out here right now where I'm at. We work out our hangars right here at the city airport. That's where we are right now. And we have classrooms and matter of fact, when I get off this right here, talking with you guys today, we do our virtual reality ground school that continues out here. So we've been pretty active with the youths and also River Days. If anybody ever been down to the River Days, that'd be the Tuskegee Airmen National Museum. We the one that put the air show on down there. That'd be our guys down there doing the aerobatics and all that type of stuff down there. And that was the first time that we was able to do an air show over the Detroit River. I think the last air show they had down there was the Red Bull race they had years ago. But we was able, with our staff here, to come up with the FAA and come out with the box, a 1,500 feet box there, where they can actually do the aerobatics and fly the airplanes on the Detroit River over international waters. So the people in Canada, they enjoy it also when they see the air show going on. And that's the only air show in the United States where we are flying over international waters. And so it was a great thing. We've been doing that for the past 5 years now.
My group is done and they had a ball.
That was brutal.
That was really fun.
All right.
Who thought of those questions?
We had a staff member that was related to one of the answers. It was awesome.
Money.
Right. And hopefully, we're hoping to expand with this COVID. We hopefully that we can get the kids back out here flying, because right now we purchased quite a few airplanes, and I think right now we have a total of 10 airplanes out here. They start off with the yellow motor gliders. If you ever been over to the city of Detroit and see these yellow planes flying sometime, those are the trainers. Those are Air Force trainers. How does students get involved again? Pardon?
Wow, that was awesome information. Thanks for sharing. I think everybody is finishing up now, so.
Okay, all right.
All right, ran out of time, guys.
Yeah, we wasted what? Well, I'm not gonna say wasted. It took what, over almost 2
We had
minutes.
technical
How was it?
difficulties.
Yeah.
It was technical difficulties. What?
Did I see Sergeant Kelsey?
Well, just so you know, I did give everybody a couple extra minutes. I said 5, I gave everybody 7 minutes. So now we're gonna put everybody into the second room. So now we're gonna rotate you guys to different rooms. And so just hold tight.
Okay.
Okay. I want to hear more about how to get the kids involved with the Tuskegee Airmen pilot program.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about that while we wait.
Yeah, so he mentioned the website, but I didn't quite get that again. And I'm figuring if I didn't get it, maybe it's a couple other people that didn't get it.
Tuskegee Airmen Museum.org.
Airmenmuseum.org. Cool. And what did you say the ages were again?
The age right there for the ground school is 14. They got to be 14 for the
No, you stay still, please.
And for the rocket class, they have to be 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
How much does it
They
cost?
actually come out here building rockets, and when they build the rockets, we also put GPS systems on it, so we can also track them down and retrieve the rocket once they go off, and just like the real thing, just like they working at NASA.
Jessica, you need to keep that on.
Right.
Okay, we gotta go. We're going to room 1, right?
Yep, everybody's going to
Oh,
new
join.
room.
Okay.
Everybody good?
All right. So we got everybody going away to their rooms. So we did have some fun facts and things too. We had so much information coming out of this from, I know, talking with you, Mr. Sergeant.
Yes.
You know, you guys always help us out. You know, we get to
You guys
hang
can
out with
hear
you
me?
and be a part of some of the things you guys do, all the rich history
full
of the
screen?
Tuskegee Airmen as well. We
All right, y'all ready
did,
to go?
you know, hit up the
All right, let's go.
the museum, the Detroit Police
All right. Who was
Historical
the first
Museum, and we got a
Detroit-
lot of information
who
from
was
that place
Detroit's
as well.
first
You know, as it relates
Afro-American,
to
police
some of the first that we had within the police
Hey,
department and all that.
James E.
And now,
Gray.
so now this is one thing I want to bring up. It's a fun fact.
C. William
Everybody's
Clark.
heard of the real McCoy, right? Everybody's heard that saying, the real McCoy.
Yeah.
We've all heard that. So we know that was an inventor that moved and was here
Which was
in
who was
Detroit,
the
black
first
inventor,
African-American police chief?
Mr. Richards. So the real McCoy, Mr. McCoy. So he was a Detroiter. So Detroit is connected with a lot of
All
rich
right, who-
history.
all right.
A lot of rich history.
Right, let's pick one and I'll
So,
take it off.
Are you able to? We got some music playing. Is
All
that
right.
music I hear?
Yes.
Oh,
Need it
okay.
turned up a little bit, or is that good?
Maybe a tad. What'd you say, Corporal
Just-
Nova?
Who was the first Afro-American woman to join the Detroit?
Yep.
City Council?
We you can hear the music, but there's also some background talking
Henderson.
that might be a little distracting for people. I'm not sure whose mic is on. But other than that, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about PAL and some of the stuff PAL has going on?
Yeah, cool. Yep. So for those who don't know, PAL is mostly known for our athletic programs. We have 11 athletic programs for boys and girls, all the way from football, tennis, volleyball for girls, softball, baseball, basketball, soccer, track and field, you name it, team sports, we probably have it. And depending on the age, we go all the way from what we call our little program, which is the 4 and 5-year-olds, and soccer and baseball, all the way up to 19, which would be like our baseball and track and field programs. But the PAL has been around for over 50 years. And for those who don't know, that PAL stands for the Police Athletic League. And it was started to build better relationships between the police department and the community. For those who are a little older like me, you may know about those riots that happened in Detroit back in the 60s. And the Police Athletic League was the cause of that, was the reason that it was started to help build those relationships. And since then, our biggest year, we've actually served about 14,000 kids in 1 year. And we continue to grow. Thanks to NPO Robinson here, we've done some other things outside of athletics, especially during this COVID time with some of our Zoom talks. And he was part of that Forged Critical Conversations, where we actually got a chance to speak to youth about some of the social issues that's going on in our country, some of the social unrest. So the cool thing about that was we got a chance to hear students' solutions to what the police department can do to help ease some of that tension. So that was a 6-week program that we got a lot of insight on, a lot of data. And I can honestly say, there's been problems around the country, but Detroit has really not had some of the problems that some other major cities has had. And we like to think it's been because of our community relations with our NPOs and groups like PAL and our Explorers program. So we're really proud of those relationships that we've developed over the years. So that's just a little bit about PAL. If you want to know a little bit more, you can check out the website at DetroitPAL.org. That's DetroitPAL.org. Thanks for that, NPO Robinson.
I just have a question. What's the typical candidate that you guys are looking for when joining PAL?
So good question. Really, any kid that wants to participate, that wants to, be a part of a sports team or part of our youth enrichment program, you don't necessarily have to be from Detroit, although most of our students are from Detroit. But we serve the surrounding suburbs, and people have joined us as far away as Flint or even out of state with some of our virtual programs. So depending on your interest level, any kid is a great opportunity. There'll be a great opportunity for you to join us.
And you might have mentioned, but does the PAL program run all year round or is it seasonal?
Yeah, so depending on our program, it's seasonal. So our athletic programs naturally have different seasons. So, our football program is in the fall and basketball programs mostly in the winter and baseball in the summer. But we do have some other youth enrichment programs that go on all year, like our Youth Voice Council. It's kind of like our student government, where we get their opinions on some of the things that PAL should be doing, whether it's a virtual program, whether it's a fundraiser or a public event. They share their opinions with us. So depending on the sport, PAL does run all year round, and you're more than welcome to join as many programs as you can participate in.
That's pretty cool. So what would you say what's the most important thing that a student or a child can derive from joining PAL?
Well, one of the things we try to stress is that although most of our volunteers, we rely heavily on our volunteers, and all the volunteers are police officers. So we really cherish the grassroots of PAL, that interaction between police officers and the youth. But our motto is helping kids find their greatness. So we know that every kid is good at something. We just got to bring it out in them. Everybody can't be a master of everything, but every kid is good at something. And we just try to help flourish that thought, that process, get kids thinking, like whether it's connecting with the Tuskegee Airmen program, or if there's a science program with Ecotech, where they make biodegradable baseballs, or that football and basketball player. That's just our motto, helping youth find their greatness. So we don't just want to give kids something to do. We want to give them something constructive to do so that they can find their greatness.
That is awesome. You make me want to join PAL. I'm too old, but
well, you know what? I was a PAL kid growing up playing baseball. And we're always looking for volunteers to join. You know, we're looking for that team mom. We're looking for someone that can help even just clean up or just be a mentor or anything, or even a coach. We're always looking for someone to help join us, whether it's your time, whether it's your dollars or your gifts. Detroit
Awesome.
Pal will take them all. Yeah.
So you don't just have to be in law enforcement in order to volunteer or donate your time to PAL.
Not at all.
All right,
Not
to
at all.
PAL, yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
the manager, sir, over PAL? Who's the manager now? Tim Ritchie's gone.
Yep. So our CEO is Robert Jamerson. He's been CEO for the last almost 2 years now.
Almost
So it's
2
Robert
years.
Jamerson.
Come
Yep.
on,
Okay.
Timothy, let's see what
I
I-
remember my grandson played football with the PAL group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago. With
Yeah.
Mr. Sorrell was kind of coaching him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And
And
Now,
the cool thing about
baseball
it is,
and y'all
and
remember Think
softball with
Detroit.
PAL.
You
Uh,
remember Think Detroit started on Willis Street? Think Detroit did and moved into with PAL.
That's
Y'all
right.
remember Tim
Right,
Ritchie?
Yep, yeah.
yeah.
There you go,
Don,
Renee do.
What's his name? Dan
Dan Varner.
Darren Varner. Okay, I
Yeah.
got
Yes.
Okay, we got to join the other
break.
breakout
Uh-oh.
room.
Well, we gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Love the energy, huh?
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, even the past participants of PAL, if you played in PAL, we do have an alumni association as well. So again, you can check out the alumni association at DetroitPal.org. And we're always looking for past participants to, stay connected with us. So that's something that you can consider as well.
Okay, and you said that website was DetroitPal.org?
Yep, DetroitPal.org, or even the telephone number 313-833-1600. 833-1600.
Got it. So I just put it in the chat here so everybody can see that one. Cool. And
Appreciate
thanks. And I have a fun fact to share with you guys. Let's see. I got a few here. Mary McCoy Richards was Detroit's first Black teacher who taught for 44 years at Everett School and was also married to Elijah McCoy, who was the inventor of the 3-lens traffic signal. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Also, the Ford family is known for creating Ford Motor Company, Henry Ford Hospital, Henry Ford Museum, and Stanford Charcoal. So who knew?
Stanford Charcoal.
I just learned that today.
And they own the Detroit Lions.
Right. I'm like, this list is a little short. I think there's some more that we're missing here.
Our beloved Lions.
Oh, yes. I wonder if they were purposely left off my list. I hope not.
I don't know if NPO Robinson have heard this, and I'm gonna get it as accurate as I can, but I think Detroit Police Department was the first police department to put radios in their patrol cars, two-way radios. Did I got that kind of right?
Looks like you did.
Yep, at Belle Isle,
All
yeah.
right.
Yep, definitely.
That would have been a good trivia question we could have included.
Mm.
Okay, I've got one. Detroit's Second Baptist Church, Michigan's first Black congregation, was established in 1836 when 13 freed slaves split from the First Baptist Church. Oh, hence making it the second, right? Makes sense. First located on Fort Street, the congregation moved in 1857 to its current location in Greektown.
Is that on the corner of Bobian and Monroe? Is that
I
the
think
church
that's
there?
the one. I think that's the one, yeah. This is our first Breakout That History game, and so far, so fun. I think everybody's having a great time, a lot of great information that we're learning, and especially during this climate, not getting out and, able to do as much, we're still able to interact with different generations of people, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know I'm enjoying myself. I always love to participate in these types of things, and I get a chance to learn myself get a chance to meet the community so that we can better serve them as police officers, just understanding some of their needs, some of their
Absolutely.
concerns. You know, that's pretty cool.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I know we got some,
Who was the first Black Nobel Peace
we got
Prize
some,
winner?
I sent you
from Detroit?
some information in chat if you
Dr.
could share,
Martin Luther King,
Corporal Norwood.
Bishop
Not
Desmond
sure if you can see
Tutu.
it.
Okay, I'm back. You know, I had a this candle burning, and I think I had it burning for so long it got in my eyes. Lesson learned.
NPO Robinson, that is a good question that you sent there. I'm going to take a shot. So let me see, I'll read the question. In 1910, the steamer St. Clair began taking excursionists to what island park? Jurassic Park, Bob Lowe, Belle Isle, or Hanson's Island? Well, I know one of my favorite places to go as a child was Bob Lowe Island. So I'm going with Bob Lowe Island.
Is that right? What's the prize?
Right.
You get $10, right? Not $100. You get $10. That's a $10 question.
I'll take $10. That's enough to get me a Happy Meal or something. 'Cause I'm hungry at the moment.
Right.
I remember those days being on the deck, the dance floor, and they're playing James Brown, I Feel Good. I don't know why that song sticks out, but it seemed like they
Oh my
always
gosh.
played it on the way home.
What year was that?
We won't get into what year it was.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought that was in the trivia part of the year. So.
Just a lot of childhood memories.
Yeah, I thought for a minute they were bringing back the Bob Lowe boat. I know it caught fire or something like that. I think that was, of course, it wasn't last year. So maybe 2019 when they had the Tiki cruises on the water. And we actually got to go past the Bob Lowe boat that was just sitting in limbo. So I thought they were going to restore it at one point.
And the last question.
Okay, I just sent you, Mrs. Robinson, I sent you a question if you could share.
Okay, let's see. What was Motown Records' highest grossing song? That I'll Be There, or I Heard It Through the Grapevine. That's a tough one, but my mother sings this one all the time, so I'm gonna go with D. I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Yay! Do we have to split our prize $5 a piece now? Does it go down each?
Yep, you're all set. Thank you.
Well, Pal, I'll get some gifts from Pal and bring them home.
We're back. We're back.
Okay, everybody's back. So now did everybody get to visit all 3 rooms or?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
we did.
So everybody went to all 3 rooms.
All 3 rooms.
I don't know about
Okay, so
everybody
that's
else.
good.
We did.
So if everybody went,
did. Mhm.
all right.
Yeah.
So Corporal Reed.
Come on, D-Rod,
so-
give us
so we're
a
good.
$700 gift card.
So let me ask this.
What?
Was it fun? Did you guys
It
learn
was.
anything?
Yes. Very interesting. Helen,
I
That's
tell you
good.
what it
think?
does. It makes you put on your thinking cap.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So we're waiting on everybody else to get back
On the
here.
phone,
Once they
please.
get back, then we could go from there. But I'm glad you guys are having
Hey,
fun. So-
D-Rob,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you
That was
get a
fun.
chance, ask that guy that was speaking about the Tuskegee airport thing.
Oh,
Would
he's
you
on here
tell
right
him
now.
to call me? Give him my number. I need to talk to him.
He's on here right now. Mr. Larry Sargent, I'll make sure that he's in contact with you. So we got
Yeah.
Captain
So we
Blackwell
got to
back.
find out who won first.
I ain't going
we don't-
nowhere.
That was fun. That was fun.
Go.
So-
We
so
trying
Cap-
to see who's the big winner.
Some of those
That
were
was fun.
tough.
Hold whoever created those questions accountable.
Yeah. Corporal Reed was grilling us in there, Cap. Can we get something out of her? She was a taskmaster, man.
Was she?
Putting up those hard ones. I think she's just making them.
Going back over this.
We're ready to go over.
They're
Go-
going in there,
What
Can't hear you.
You're on mute, D-Rob.
D-Rob
I
went
know,
out.
I know. I was talking to my partner. We over here.
He didn't want us to hear
So
what he
what
was
y'all,
saying.
so what y'all seeing is the
Fine.
behind the scenes y'all not supposed to see as we try
Oh,
and
we don't
work
suppose
it
we
all out.
know.
Captain
This how you know.
Yes,
This how you know we're
ma'am.
not Hollywood. We're not from Hollywood because we don't. We don't know how to disguise ourselves. It's not natural to us just yet. But we're gonna tally up everything. Just bear with us.
Team DPD got this.
What?
I said Team DPD got this.
Team DPD.
They
Well, y'all
probably
got the
got it, 'cause
advantage.
they know a
Y'all
little
have an
bit. They should
advantage.
know a little bit more about the city with them being DPDs, you know.
Yeah, thank you. Now, thank you, Helen.
At the last.
I think a little bit biased.
Yes,
Biased.
no, yes.
I thought
I got a
you-
question for the questions. No,
Yeah, you did.
yesterday. Hold on. Yesterday there was a TV show that came on at 8 o'clock and a couple of these answers was on that TV show.
Oh my
goodness.
Oh, Grenade. Grenade.
Shirley.
They didn't ask
It
no
was on
question
which
about
channel?
what was the first amusement park. That's what
I
you
wanna
thought
ask-
you was gonna ask.
Florida Park.
Oh, see, we
Thank
didn't get the
you,
same.
thank
So
you.
we didn't get the same
So
questions.
y'all didn't give
Yeah,
us
we-
those kind of questions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Edgewater
we
Park is
do.
one of the oldest amusement parks. We already know that.
So that was a question. That was
Yes.
one of the questions y'all had.
So
No, we
didn't
didn't. We
have
said
it
it should
tonight,
have been
but I
on
already
there.
knew that.
Oh,
You
okay.
all
So
were
we pretty much
prejudiced
had
We
our
wanted
question.
questions we
DPD.
knew.
DPD.
We
No,
wanted
but
questions.
there
We
was-
was
I
like,
got
what
a
is the
question.
prayer behind
I
the
have a
spirit of
question
Detroit?
for
Oh,
the
no,
deep.
this was a lot of questions that I knew.
Listen,
Not
Shirley.
because I was there's a lot of questions
Helen.
that I
No,
knew.
I have a question.
But
I have a
where
question for the
where did Paradise come from?
D.
What
Rob.
year
I
did
have a
Paradise
question
come?
for the DPD.
Y'all,
Okay.
that was
Did you,
prejudice,
did
D.
you
Rob.
ever hear of a police officer years and years ago called Ben Turbin?
Yeah, we know about Ben Turbin. Yeah, he patrolled Black Bottom.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Matter
Rode
of
a
fact,
motorcycle.
we got a
Didn't
picture.
even ride in a car. Rode a
We got-
motorcycle.
We got a
and would
picture of him in
send
our
people
office.
to jail. He didn't take them. He would send them. Make them take themselves.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Tell
was
him, Helen.
DPD.
Tell him, Helen. Tell
Yeah.
it.
DPD, what is the
And-
prayer behind the spirit of Detroit?
Okay, let's see.
Prayer?
Chaplain, you got that one? You wanna
No.
take that? No way?
D-Rob, you're supposed
No.
to have that one.
What is the
No.
prayer behind the city from the spirit of Detroit?
Yes.
So
I
what
didn't
we
know
can
that
do,
there
Dr.
was a
Dudley?
prayer behind it. So
Right.
what
2 Corinthians 3:17. Now the Lord
Girl, shut up.
and where the spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty.
All right. All
Go
right.
ahead,
All right, all
Grenade.
right,
Yes.
all right.
Go ahead, Grenade.
The
So-
DPD, look, the DPD should know that.
You think?
That's right.
Therefore, we should get an extra point.
That's right.
We gonna
Y'all
get that from me
questions
for the
were
next one.
biased.
D-Rob, we putting you on the spot.
Look.
No, you
I'm
need to.
good.
I need to write that question down so it'll go in the
get-
chapter's
look, so-
training manual.
Yeah.
So just so
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
a good
I have like a
question. That's good,
Rolodex. I
Chaplain
got a
Brady.
bunch of stuff. So
Oh,
so
I
here,
bet.
can everybody hear me? Can
Yeah.
you guys hear
Okay.
me? Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna share the answers. We're gonna go over all the answers. And so I'll put them up and then we'll see, as we tally, look at all the answers and give everybody, all our viewers a chance to see some of the questions that you guys actually had to
Okay.
answer. We got
Who
some good
think they
stuff.
won?
So I'm gonna go ahead right now. Let me make sure, MPO Williams, are you ready to start going over everything? I'll put I'll put everything up and then we'll go over the answers, and then after that, then you'll tell who won.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna share the
It was
screen now.
close. It was really, really close.
Okay, so I don't know. So I stay out of this. So
Yeah, let me get in trouble for him. That's what that is.
Hey, and I do want to apologize, DPD, for technical difficulties. So I gave y'all a half a point for the 2 that y'all missed.
No, 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 no.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What about
I'm
Could you
joking.
give us?
Make sure
could
when
you
y'all
give us
come
an
after
Okay.
him to let
I'm
me know so
joking.
I
I'm
can take
joking.
off.
We're gonna let Commissioner Birch handle Eric.
That's right. That's right.
I'll handle him. That's
Oh,
right. Oh,
boy.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
gonna
take
take
care
Eric
of
to the
him.
back
what's-
room.
Oh,
Back
boy.
room.
What's that complaint form URL again?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have everybody mute for a second while I go over these questions, and right after that, then we'll let everybody know the placements. All right,
Okay.
so
You want us to mute ourselves?
yep, please mute yourselves.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was gonna mute us. Yeah.
Should I kill?
If you get a tab, that's the meeting to over police officer at 11. Hey, man, I'm gonna plug you in, Doug. I'm saying, if you get a tie on there. Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta have some way to break it. Cause I got 2 ties. And yeah.
All right, can you guys see the screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen. Okay, so now we're starting, and I love Motown. So this was MPO Williams. She had this room, and so what music group was portrayed in the movie Detroit? Everybody know that was the Dramatics. Give me a thumbs up if you got it right. Okay, what was Motown Records' highest grossing song? I heard it through the grapevine, Marvin Gaye. Okay, when the Temptations deemed War one of the most important protest songs, too controversial for the group, which Motown singer re-recorded the song and released it? Edwin Starr. What Motown songwriter wrote The Girls Are Right With Me for the Temptations? Norman Whitfield. The song Respect by Aretha Franklin became a landmark song for the feminist movement. Who originally recorded the song in 1965? I know everybody got Otis. Otis Redding. Okay, so from Christmas to New Year's Eve during the 1960s, what Detroit venue hosted Berry Gordy's Motown Review? I'm sure everybody got the Fox. But that was kind of a tough one because they were at the Fillmore and different things like that. So you had different options. So true or false? The OJ's biggest hit on Motown was For the Love of Money. So this was kind of a little tricky, and MPO Williams, she kind of put this in there. And so I'm sure it tripped some people up. That was their biggest hit, but they were not with Motown. We know that.
Nope.
So who is the father of techno music? We all know techno music was born in Detroit, but Juan Atkins, he's actually the father of techno music. And so every year, as Captain Blackwell will be able to tell us, every year we have big concerts and things. So techno music is big. So what local R&B artist once owned the IHOP near downtown Detroit? Anita Baker. We all remember right there near Shane off of Jefferson. So what Motown artist was also a member of Detroit City Council? I know everybody got that one right. We don't have any young people on there. Everybody got that one right. So now we're going to Detroit Icons. And this is where Corporal Reed, she was the host in this room. So now during slavery, what was the city of Detroit's code name for the Underground Railroad? I don't know who all got this one right, but it's some tough choices here if you didn't know, but midnight was the answer. Now, this was a little tricky one right here too. Which was the original home of the Detroit Pistons? See, we got Detroit. So we know they started off as the Fort Wayne Pistons, and then they moved to Detroit back, and then so we got Olympia Stadium. So that's where they started off, and then they went to Cobold, and they played also at the Silver Dome, and so before moving to the Palace and back home to Detroit, downtown. So which Detroit neighborhood project became a revolutionary artistic installation that helped bring attention to the blight in Detroit? So we know every year we have the Motor City Makeover, where we have all these different groups, even some of the groups that's actually participating in this Zoom. I know CUP as well as the Youth Connection participate in cleaning up some of the neighborhoods. Then we got this Hans Farms. Then we got urban farming, but we know the Heidelberg Project right there in the 7th precinct. That right there with everybody see that they come from far and wide, from all over the country, as well as some from overseas to see that. So the Heidelberg Project. So now this right here, we tried to throw a little something there to twist you up a little bit. What year was the Detroit race riot? And so that was in 1943. So, and it had some little history to it because it did start on a Belle Isle Bridge, but there were some things that went on actually here in 11th precinct too, over in the Conant Garden. So we did try and put some 11th precinct in there as much as we could. So now this right here, don't know who got this one wrong. Which player made the Pro Bowl in each NFL season he played? Barry Sanders. Every year he played, for those seasons he played, he made the NFL's Pro Bowl. There's some good players on that list too. Calvin Johnson, Emmitt Smith, and then we got Tom Brady there. We got Tom Brady up there too. So now we go into a Tuskegee Airman question. Detroiter Alexander Jefferson was a Tuskegee Airman who served in the 332nd Fighter Group for what war? Was it World War I, II, Vietnam, or the Gulf War? And of course, it's World War II. Now, which historical neighborhood sits in the southeast area in Detroit? And so a historical neighborhood, we got plenty of them in the city. The Historical Society deems what's a historical neighborhood or not. And of course, everybody know Indian Village. Boston Edison, of course, is a historical district, but it sits on the west, not on the southeast. So that we, maybe trip some people up with that as well. True or false? The founder of Detroit's Anti-Slavery Society, founded in 1837, originally owned the Conant Gardens land. So we know that's true. So Mr. Conant, he owned the land there from Ryan to Conant, 7 Mile to Nevada. That was all his land at one time, and he was definitely against slavery. So that was some good information, once again, here in 11th Precinct. Which was the first automobile company in Detroit? Now, we tried to trip you guys up a little bit with this. So wonder how it worked out. So Henry Ford Motor Company, General Motors, the Packard Automotive Plant, the Detroit Automobile Company, and that's the answer D, the Detroit Automobile Company, which actually Henry Ford actually worked there. He was a manager, he was management there before starting his company, shortly after. True or false? The UAW represents all big three workers in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and South America. We know that's false because they only represent the American workers. So now we're going to the government. So this is MPO Hill's his breakout room. Who was Detroit's first African-American police chief? James E. Craig, Gil Hill, William Hart, Ike McKinnon. I expect that everybody got this one right. If you got this one wrong, I'm gonna kind of look at you sideways. Now, who was the first African-American woman to join the Detroit City Council? And we know that was Irma Henderson. And we have a park right down there off of Jefferson in the 7th Precinct that sits in her honor. Beautiful park and marina. So she did a lot of good work for the city. She was amazing. Now, of course, this is Black History Month, so we did try and make sure we had a lot of information about Black history inside. And so, true or false, although Ella Bully Cummings was Detroit's second female police chief, she was the first African-American female to hold that position. But of course, we know she was the only female police chief we had here in Detroit, which makes that question false. Where was the first Detroit police station located? So, a lot of people say, and I was one of those people before I dug in real deep, some of us, we thought like Harbor Master, Belle Isle, that's where everything started, because a lot of technology started there from, the first radios in the cars, and all kinds of things happened on Belle Isle. But 1865 is when the Detroit Police Department was founded. And so for the first few years, they were just in buildings and they housed people in the 36th District Court. But the first actual precinct that was built in the late 1860s was on Woodbridge. And then it went up to like the 1890s before it moved to Harbor Master. The Hunt Street Station, I think, was in 1897, and so on and so forth. Who was the first Black mayor of Detroit who also served as a Tuskegee Airman? I know that was a giveaway right there. Coleman A. Young. Who was the first African-American Nobel Peace Prize winner? Now, this was a pretty good one right here, I thought. Dr. Martin Luther King, you know, he won it. Bishop Desmond Tutu and President Barack Obama, but of course it was Ralph Bunche. And he won it for negotiating peace. He was actually a diplomat that negotiated peace between the Arab states and Israel back, I want to say, in the late 40s. So what is the oldest high school in the city of Detroit? This right here, I could have changed that question and say, what was the oldest school in the city or in the state of Michigan? Because and it was the oldest, it was Central High School. Central High School. And we got some old schools here. Pershing, I think, was built in the 1930s, 20s or 30s, about 30s or so. Southeastern's pretty old. That's actually my school. I'm a Jungleer. Go Southeastern Jungleers, then Denby High School. So we have some good schools, good choices. Now, everybody know Hutzel Hospital. So Eleanor Hutzel founded what division of Detroit Police Department? I wonder who all got this right. So the medical division. And so I put that there because we got Hutzel Hospital and think the medical division. No, that's not it. Community relations. And this is, you know, everybody know Detroit is all about community policing. And that's not it, but the women's division. So if not for her, not sure if we would have, you know, women in power as they are now here at the 11th precinct. We have a amazing commander as well as amazing captain, and they're our female leadership. And so leadership in the police department is awesome. And, you know, it's got this connection with Miss Hutzel. So we applaud her. In 1920, Detroit police officer William Potts was credited with inventing the modern 3-lane traffic light. What intersection was the first traffic signal installed? Now this right here, this is amazing. First off, we got this, I guess he got tired of being out there holding his hand up, throwing a whistle. So he went out and invented this traffic light. So, but that was Woodward in Michigan. But it's campus marshes. So some places you might see campus marshes, but that's acceptable. Woodward, Michigan, that same area, that's where it all started. And pretty much everything with the city of Detroit started right down at that area, Woodward and Jefferson, right off along the river. So everything went from there and went out, as everyone know. That's where the mile marker is. You see the first mile markers and things like that. If you go with some surveyors, you can see stuff like that throughout the city. Now, and this should be the last question. In 1815, Detroit was incorporated as a U.S. city. True or false? The Detroit Police Department was formed shortly after in 1825. Now we all know that the Detroit Police Department was actually founded in 1865. So I'd like to thank you all for participating. And now I'm going to turn it over to my partner, MPO Williams.
I need everyone to come off of mute because I have to hear your reaction when you guys find out who won.
But you know what? One of the group of those questions we didn't get.
From where?
About the Tuskegee Airmen's. We didn't get that group of questions.
Did you run out of time?
No, I don't know what it was. I don't think we got it. Well,
We probably ran out of time because I know, like for government, we didn't get the last 2 questions.
Right. Okay.
We ran out of time.
Well, the results are, it was very close.
Drum roll.
Very close. In third place with 16 points, it's Cup.
Okay.
All right, so let's give a clap. Let's give a clap. Let's give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
In second place with a total score of 20 points is TYC.
Oh, okay.
So first place.
So the winner is our last minute team,
Yeah, of
DPD,
course.
with
Of
Demand a
21
recount.
points.
I demand a recount.
How many points? 21?
21, so they won by 1 point.
But they didn't
Okay.
even know the prayer behind the spirit of Detroit.
Okay, so
1 point. Oh.
So here we go. So here gift card for $25 for cup. Here's gift card for the Youth Connection, and this gift card for the police department won. And I'm going to take this and we're going to hold this for the next round because we're not going to accept it. We just give it back. So we play for fun, and so we're not going to accept that. So and then also and courtesy of Tuskegee Airmen National Museum, everyone that participaid will receive this beautiful shirt. Beautiful shirt. So I do have shirt for you guys for participating. So I appreciate you for participating. So did you guys have fun?
We had a
Great. It was great.
That was
Great
fun.
job.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Point.
We
When,
did
when
good
are
though.
we gonna do it again?
I don't know. We'll get it together. And once again, I do want to thank like our partners that helped us out, like Jeff Lameau he's a retired officer. He works down at the Public Safety Foundation at the museum. He helped us out with some of those Detroit police questions, as well. The Detroit Historical Society, they were amazing. They gave me so much. We got so much information over here. We've been over here like we've been in college classes just studying and doing things. And we've kind of kept this in-house. So we didn't even share with the captain. So if you guys, she didn't know, and we kind of put her on the spot. So we're glad she was
I didn't know I was on a team either. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get my
Thanks for being a good
history of
sport.
Detroit book out.
Yes.
Y'all had some good questions. Some of them really was like, oh, I don't know.
Right.
It was
very good.
And it was
Like,
also
whoa.
educational. It was
Yeah.
educational.
It really was.
Very.
Now I want to
very.
go home and quiz my family. I bet you don't know
There you
behind
go.
the Spirit
Right.
of Detroit, the prayer. I bet
Oh
you
no,
don't know.
the song Respect and Otis Redding singing that song. That's
I
like
knew that was
Otis
Otis
Redding.
Redding, Sergeant Kelsey.
Yeah, I knew that was Otis Redding. I used to love
I
Otis
have
Redding.
to
The
give
OJ
credit
question
to
was a trick
Norwood.
question. That was a
Well,
trick
okay.
question.
Yes.
The OJ question was a trick question. I
Oh,
ain't
I
think
knew
about it. I'm
that.
like, wait a minute, they
Yeah,
were
I
trying to
knew
find
that.
out.
Oh, I
Yes.
knew that answer. I knew that answer.
Yeah.
Sheriff Hill, I asked you, wait a minute there, who was ever a first woman chief of police? I knew, because we could have got that one. And Indian Village, Jeff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, we
no,
didn't
no.
get that question. I would have knew that was Indian Village because I know that's the oldest historical. See, we didn't get that question.
Southeast of Detroit. That's
Right,
Indian
right.
Village.
But we
Yeah, so
but
you
for
must
some
have run out
reason,
of
we
time.
didn't get that question.
Yeah, because like
right
Coleman
there,
asked,
Woodward Avenue, and that's furthest
Right.
southeast you could get. So
And
Jeff,
then that
good job
stop
on the
sign, I
techno.
knew that was
I
at
got your
Woodward
back.
in Michigan.
that's
Okay.
right.
Thank
Not
you.
that-
Thank you,
yeah.
Officer Williams.
That was good.
So
Jeff
now,
got techno.
All right, you
Jeff got the techno answer.
Yes,
Yeah,
Jeff got
yeah.
techno.
I'm
Yes.
ashamed, Jeff. I'm ashamed. I'm a big techno fan, and I've worked the Techno Fest the last 5 years, and I could not remember to say
Yeah, no,
my
like,
I'm not a big techno
I've gone down the movement. That's great.
It's
That's
the
what
best.
the
It's the
Detroit
best,
Summer
isn't it?
Concert Series is, man.
I'm-
Movement's great. I love
I'm
going down there.
ashamed.
Every
And I
time.
did the question about the Olympia Stadium and the Pistons. I knew that,
Ah.
but
See, I knew
It's
that too,
outnumbered.
but
I
my
didn't know that
teammate
one.
said that it was
my
Indiana.
teammate, right?
So
I
did
went
our
with the
teammates.
teammate.
But I
went with
knew
the
it was
teammate, but I'm like,
Olympia.
no, the Olympia.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
That
so-
was a good
so-
one.
Because a lot of people
before
forget about
before
the
we
Olympia.
before we close out, definitely Corporal Norwood, I want to give you a moment to say a couple things.
Yeah, it was quite educational. It's really good to be here involved with all these organizations. I see your faces out there. I'm looking forward to when things get back to normal, meeting you all in person, doing this
Okay.
again. And this is really great. This is a really great bond. And the city needs to know that the police department and the citizens are coming together, with solutions. And every time you have police interaction, it doesn't have to be so intense. It could,
Right.
we're all people. and we enjoy each
can
other's
learn.
company, and we learn from each other.
That's true. Very true.
And also, and we have talked about, because we will have a youth version as well. And so we're partnering with PAL, and we're going to be doing some with the kids as well. And Sergeant Kelsey, you're still on there. We got to let you say a couple words before we get out of here.
He may be driving.
Oh,
I am driving. Not sure if everybody can hear me, but just echoing what Corporal Norwood said. Can't wait to be able to do this in person and had a great time and learned a lot today.
Yep.
all right,
This
awesome,
was
awesome.
fun. This was fun.
Now, do we still have Sergeant Spruce? Is Sergeant Spruce going yet? All right, see, he's off. But we have Mr. Larry Sargent. I'll let you say a word real quick.
Yes, I'll be in contact with you, D-Rob, about any of our youth programs and get the information out to the 11th precinct. Okay, when we get the
Thank
Young
you.
Eagles going, get them flying, and all the other information that I passed on today.
And
All right, if
we
we can
appreciate
get
you.
his information, because that would be great, Jessica, for our kids that are in
Yeah.
youth connection and employment services and stuff like that. We are recruiting youth that if they need a job or they don't have a job or need resources, et cetera, please give us a call. We got open spots.
Oh yeah, look at this. See, and we have here, we're all on here, and we'll just say our people that's been around the block a time or two. We won't call anybody anything else, but we're always thinking of our kids. And so
Yeah.
even being on this, everybody's just talking about how we can help our kids out, which is amazing. And so definitely that. And before we go, definitely we're gonna any of my partners, MPO Hill, Corporal Reed, Williams, you guys got anything to say before we turn it over to the captain and then to the chaplain for prayer before we hang up?
I just want to say it was awesome and very knowledgeable. You know, this is great, and we need to continue to do this because we need to know the history of the city and know the history of the uniform we wear. And
Right.
I want to thank you all. And my other partner came into office. If it was a tie, he stated, if y'all can answer this question, who's the oldest police officer in the 11th precinct?
Is it Doug?
Yeah.
touching that one.
Dr. Dudley won.
Ted.
You got
Yeah,
it.
Dr. Dudley,
Ted.
yeah, it's Doug Nichols. He's right here. And yeah, he started the police department in 1829.
So he helped Officer Potts with that traffic signal.
He helped Henry Ford build a car. But again, no, Doug is here. And again, I want to thank you all. Much love and respect from the department to you all. And anything you need, Captain Blackwell is there. I'm gonna give you her cell number so you can call her after 10. I'm in trouble. But
hold on, baby.
But again, thank you all. And let's continue to do this. Let's build bridges.
I'll call you right back.
All right.
MPO Williams, you got something?
I just want to say I had a great time. It was fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves and I can't wait for us to do it again.
Yes, yes.
All right, and Corporal Reed, we gotta finish it off with you.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve. This was fun. It was hilarious. The questions were great, and we can do this again. Thank you.
Oh, and before we do that, now because I would definitely get beat up because my wife, Mrs. Robinson, Aisha Robinson, is on the line, and she's always helping me. You guys may not see her, but when we're doing projects and doing things, I take work home a lot, and she's always right there with me. So, you have anything you want to say?
I just want to say it's been great as always. I love the community's involvement, and I'm just always happy to be able to take part. So, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
All right, Captain, you can get the last word before Chaplain closes out in prayer.
Okay, I'll be short and sweet. I just want to say thank you. I truly enjoyed myself. It was competitive. It was educational. It was great to work as a team. And, obviously we cannot do this without the community. And we want our community to know that we are here for them as well as they've been here for us. So thank you all very much.
All right.
Tell
All
a
right,
friend,
Chaplain.
bring a friend.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, Chaplain, you could close us out and then
All right.
prayer.
All right. Thank you, guys. It's been such a pleasure to coming over here to the 11th precinct, and you all making me feel like I'm right at home, like I've known y'all forever. The fellowship has been great. I am enjoying myself and getting to know and love each and every one of you. Father God, we thank you for another day of another opportunity of family fellowship fun, oh God. We ask that you bless each and every home that is represented on this event tonight. Bless that we will have many more, oh God. We just thank you and all of those who have put their hands to work to make this event well. Have a good day, God. We love you and have a good evening, everyone. Amen.
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 All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next time. So we will also post this on our YouTube page. That's 11th Precinct, the 11th Precinct DPD YouTube channel. And so you'll be able to see that, as well as on our Facebook page. And that is going to be the 11th Precinct. If you're not a member, it's a private group. We'll accept you. That's the 11th Precinct Neighborhood Policing page on Facebook, as well. This should be on the Detroit Police page as well. So we're trying to share it all over because it's good information. And so next time we hope to get some more teams in. So tell everybody they missed out. All right, thank you guys. Be safe.
Everyone
Everyone be safe. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
everybody.
Bye. What's the oldest jazz club in Detroit?
Bakers.
Bakers.
Right on.